Today, we're cooking Palcu. Let's go over what you need for this dish. For the sauce, you're gonna need Thai soy sauce, Thai golden mountain sauce, Thai sweet soy sauce, and a little bit of vegetarian oyster sauce, oyster mushroom sauce. I use a Taiwanese version because I think Taiwanese make the best vegetarian oyster sauce. That's just my opinion. Or it could be because I'm biased because I'm half Taiwanese. Who will ever know? Who will ever know? You'll also need some coarsely ground black pepper, a little bit of white pepper, garlic, thick rice noodles that have been soaked overnight and then drained, cooking oil, some Gai Lan or Chinese broccoli that's been sliced roughly, and an egg. And the protein I'm choosing today is going to be beef tenderloin. Look them in the goddamn eyes when you lie to them, you son of a bitch. Alright, confession time. I didn't really use beef tenderloin. I'm way too cheap for that. Anybody who knows me knows that I am one frugal SOB. What I really did was take a crappy cut of meat, I think it was a sirloin or something, and I marinated it in a little bit of water and baking soda. It's a trick I learned from Chinese restaurants, and it's the best way to make a crappy cut of meat tender, juicy, and edible. If you want to be all aristocratic and use something like a tenderloin, by all means go ahead. For me and the other common folk, use crappy meat, marinate in baking soda and water. Let me just squat down so I can get into this frame. All right, you want to coat your pan with a decent amount of oil, at least a couple tablespoons. It looks like a lot, but hey, this is not a healthy dish. This is a dish that's designed for flavor. So, you know, treat yourself. Don't eat it every day. You want to get it just about smoking, then we're gonna start cooking. All right, so let's add our beef first. Let it get that nice sear. Once it's slightly brown on one side, we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna add our garlic. All right, that's going. We're gonna add our noodles. We're gonna keep agitating this pan. And what you're looking for is to cook these until they just start wilting. You don't wanna go too far, because if you cook them too far, it turns into like a big rice noodle pancake, and that is not what you want. You can see already that they're starting to break down a bit. Already a little bit more malleable. All right, so this is about where you want to start adding your sauce. You can see the texture. They almost look like they're edible, but at this stage they're a little bit still too chewy. We're gonna add our Palcu sauce. The recipe is gonna be in the recipe section below in this video. Add a little bit of white pepper to the sauce. When the sauce is almost fully incorporated, we're gonna move everything to the side. We're gonna crack our egg in. We're gonna do a little scramble, scramble, scramble. And then we're gonna start tossing the noodles in. And from here, I'm just gonna taste if it needs anything. Pretty delicious. The noodles are tender, but still have a little bit of a bite, which is great. And we're just gonna finish this off with our Gai Lan. And we're just gonna be mixing these guys in until they are wilted and cooked through, but you still want some crunch. You're gonna make sure that while you're cooking, you're scraping up that stuff that's gonna be catching to the bottom. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to ruin the dish. We're gonna take our noodles, pop them in a plate. A very generous pinch of black pepper. Maybe a little bit more. I really like the peppery taste. It's a great balance to the sweetness. And then you serve it with a little bit of chili vinegar. That's it, guys. That's all there is to it. Nothing left to do now but put the NOODS in your mouth.